Hello, everyone. Uh, Running off of about 3 hours of sleep right now, so if I'm incoherent, apologies. But I just saw Stardust's video where he showed an episode of the Anderson Cooper show, where they conveniently call women that have to pay alimony. Well, I guess they're calling it manimony now. And this, of course, is putting forth the implication or the insinuation that men are at all conducive or predisposed to exploiting women for financial resources, even when it negatively harms or affects women, when all of human history contradicts this implication. All of human history shows us that men are more than willing to bend over backwards, to be exploited, to even die, to measure up to the standards that women place on them. And of course, now that women are having to pay out alimony, women are having to take their hard-earned dollars and give it to an ex-husband. Now it's a problem, and this is what I'm talking about. That society is run off of a gynocentric engine. It powers all of Western civilization, and where we differ, where men going their own way differ from, for example, patriarchy theory, is that feminists hold up patriarchy theory as some kind of organized mass plot to hold down women. Where we differ, where men going their own way differ, is that we put forth biological explanations, unconscious explanations for why society behaves this way. This is the nature of society, right? But as you can see, the evidence is backing up our claims that only when women started to be negatively affected by the, well, let's face it, criminal and pretty much evil legal infrastructure that they helped to put in place, they and the feminists helped to put in place. Only when women started being negatively affected by these legal injustices, legalized injustices, only then is it an issue worth taking into consideration and rectifying. Only then. And this is why I really am unapologetic about the so-called generalizations that I make about women. It's getting to the point now where society is so rigged against men. It's so easy for a man to make a mistake that will cost him his health, his wealth, his family, his children, his life. It's so easy for us to make that mistake now that generalizations absolutely have to be made. And as I've said before in previous videos, the generalizations that we make are so inconsequential to women. It's impossible that our generalizations will harm women in any way. And it's impossible that our generalizations will be used to exact any kind of legal enslavement, any kind of criminal legalized activity against you. And you have the nerve. I mean, these women have the nerve. Even now, you have, I'm not even going to mention her name because I'm tired of giving these little girls attention. But even now, you have women in the manosphere. One of them who made, I don't know, a video or two talking about why she's not a feminist. Congratulations. Now watch the procession of the entire manosphere as they bow and grovel to your feet because you said you're not a feminist. Let's bake a dozen cookies for this one. But even now, you have some woman saying that she doesn't like the men going their own way tone, and she doesn't like the generalizations we make. Well, look, tough shit. Because what men going their own way are doing is we're holding up a mirror in your face. We're holding up a mirror in society's face, and in women's face, and in feminists' face, right? And in particular, when we're talking about women, the mirror, it has this incredible ability to penetrate past the tits and the ass and the mascara and the high heels and the eyelashes and the lips and all that. And it shows women how they really look, how they would look if they were men, behaving in the same exact way. And the reason, I think the reason that there's so much anger from these kind of women and from, their mangina cohorts, the reason why there's so much anger is because the mirror that we're holding up and pointing at them is reflecting something towards them that is not very pretty. It's actually pretty damn ugly. And so they hate us. And so you hate me because we're showing you what you really are. And it isn't a pretty sight, is it? Anyway, it's been a long day. That's all I really got to say for now. Thanks for listening.